Your Honor, I'm guilty.
Your Honor,
No, you're not guilty. Miss Owens, you've been through this before. You've got a lot of larceny convictions, right? This isn't your first rodeo. And ma'am, you're not required to enter a plea of guilty. But if you think you're gonna sit here, I'm talking. It's that simple. And if you cannot lay a factual basis for what you did that makes you guilty of this charge, I will see you on your trial date.
I didn't say that.
We're all set, ma'am. I'll see you on your jury trial day. Thank you.
Ma'am, please.
You'll get notice in the mail.
I didn't.
This Karen just completely set the judge off in court, and it's honestly wild to watch. First, she admits she's guilty of stealing, then suddenly flips and claims she's not guilty. It turns into a total mess right there in the courtroom. Even her lawyer looked like he was cringing the entire time, probably wondering how anyone could handle a situation this badly and still expect it to go well. Let me know in the comments if you actually feel bad for her, because I definitely don't after this disaster. Now let's get into it. This is The People versus J.C. Owens. The judge asks for appearances and her lawyer, Andrew Miss, responds, confirming that Owens is okay with doing the hearing via video. He explains they've reached a deal. She'll plead guilty to one charge while the other gets dismissed. Apparently, all the stolen items were recovered at the time of arrest, so restitution is likely zero. But if anything is owed, she's ready to pay it today.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Zick, I see you're back on this. Is there a preference for the people on which matter she should plea on?
No
I'm
preference.
Just gonna plead. Okay, all right. So ma'am, back on, how do you plead to the charge of larceny?
Guilty.
Were you in the city of Taylor on January 31st of 2023?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you were in the city, did you go to Walmart?
I did, Your Honor.
And when you were at Walmart, ma'am, did you take some merchandise that wasn't yours?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I think she's stalling just because there was an attempt to do so, but because she didn't leave with the items, I did discuss with her the legal nuances between those, and that there really isn't one. So, JC, do you understand the question? She's asking if you attempted to take any items for sale.
Attempted, yeah.
All right. Where would she stop? Parking lot or as she was exiting the building?
Before exiting the building.
Or as you walking out of the building, Miss Owens?
I was going towards the door.
I think she had just left the self-checkout area and was heading towards the door when store security stopped her and initiated.
And were there items that you didn't pay for when you went through self-checkout?
I mean, I don't know how to answer that. Honestly, Your Honor, I left the cart. I walked away from it. I don't know how to. And then the other one was,
Hang on, JC.
Wait, so Miss Owens, did you put property in your cart or in a bag that you didn't intend on paying for?
I mean, no, but...
Man, I honestly feel bad for her lawyer. You can just see he's trying everything he can to defend her, but she's giving him absolutely nothing to work with. Like, sure, times are tough right now. The economy's rough, prices are up, and don't even get me started on how expensive eggs are. But still, that doesn't mean stealing is okay. That's just not how life works. What really frustrates me about this case is how she refuses to take any responsibility. She's out here acting like she's the victim when she's the one who tried to take something that wasn't hers. Personally, if I were the judge, I'd hit her with the book. No hesitation. You don't get to go around doing whatever you want and then suddenly play dumb when you get caught. And that's the craziest part to me. The whole acting clueless move after already admitting guilt. It just shows she doesn't actually care about what she did. Just own up to it and move on. But hey, maybe I'm being too harsh. Let me know what you guys think.
All right,
Yes,
I can't
ma'am.
accept the plea, then we'll get a jury trial date.
Your Honor, I'm guilty.
Your Honor,
No, you're not guilty. Miss Owens, you've been through this before. You've got a ton of larceny convictions, right? This isn't your first rodeo. And ma'am, you're not required to enter a plea of guilty. But if you think you're gonna sit here, I'm talking. If you think you're gonna sit here and tell me that you didn't do anything wrong and think I'm gonna accept your plea, you're sadly mistaken. I'm happy to have a jury trial. I like nothing more than a jury trial. You either want to accept a plea or you don't, and you're either going to be honest to this court and accept responsibility or you're not. It's that simple. And if you cannot lay a factual basis for what you did that makes you guilty of this charge, I will see you on your trial date. Are we clear, Miss Owens?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what do you think you did, Miss Owens, that makes you guilty of larceny?
Your Honor, the first offense, I didn't scan an item, and honestly, it wasn't to steal the item. I tried to pay for the item.
All right, so that's a not guilty plea. So, okay, we're gonna just go ahead and set these both for jury trial.
But the second one, I did intend to. So, I mean, yes, I'm guilty on the second, yes.
You accidentally didn't scan $250 worth of items?
No, I didn't say accidentally. There was a computer or something
wrong
with
on the first case, the allegation is that you stole 8 items worth $250. And you're telling me that was an accident?
Your Honor, I'm guilty.
We're going to jury trial.
Your
I'll
Honor,
set a jury trial date, and we'll see you on that date.
Your Honor, if I may have an opportunity briefly in a breakout room with my
No,
client.
I've had enough of your client, quite frankly, and the games she likes to play. She's lucky I didn't revoke her bond the first time, and now she wants to play with whether or not she's responsible of this or not. And no, I'm not comfortable taking a plea. She's made it clear she didn't do anything. We're all set. You'll get your jury trial date in the mail. We're all set, ma'am. I'll see you on your jury trial date. Thank you.
Ma'am, please.
You'll get notice in the mail.
I didn't.
Mr. Mikos, I'm sorry. I'm not tolerating your client and her nonsense. We'll set it for jury trial. If you talk her into taking a plea that she can reasonably put on the record without being full of nonsense, I'll consider it. But for now, we're going to trial. All right, we're back on the record. This is the People versus J.C. Owens.
Yes, thank you again, Judge Andrew Mikus, P76268 on behalf of Miss Owens.
Miss Owens, tell me your name.
J.C. Owens.
Miss Owens, did we go over your constitutional rights a minute ago? Do you remember those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing all of that, how do you plead the larceny?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
Back on January 31st of 2023, Miss Owens, were you in the city of Taylor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go to Walmart?
Yes, Your Honor.
I want you to tell me what you did that makes you guilty of larceny.
I intended to steal items, Your Honor, without paying for them.
Was it really that hard to just own up to it? I'm guessing she was too embarrassed for her friends, if she even has any, to see her admit guilt over stealing a measly $250. Like, seriously, she's acting like this was some high-stakes heist, when in reality, it was just $250. But now that she's completely blown up this hearing with her nonsense, the rest of us get to sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the show. The way she's carrying on, you'd think she just pulled off a multi-million-dollar robbery. So think. You, Karen, for giving us front row seats to your own meltdown? We're all tuned in, and trust me, we'll be laughing about this one for a long time.
What items?
I think, I honestly, I don't remember what items exactly, Your Honor. I think they were just normal, like condoms and stuff. Toiletries, yeah.
Did you take them with the intent to deprive that Walmart of their property?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you take those items and put them in a bag without scanning them at self-checkout?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied, yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. The case ending in 230-962. That case will be dismissed per the plea. Meet with the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. You're going to get notice of that in the mail.
Okay.
And you're going to meet with them. And I'm sorry, Mr. Mikos?
No, go ahead, Judge. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we need an evaluation. So you're going to meet with the probation department, Ms. Owens, and they're going to contact you for a pre-sentence interview. After that interview, we'll meet again for sentencing. Are you still on felony probation?
JC, are you still on probation with Judge Matthews? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm assuming a lot of things will likely run concurrent, but I want my probation department to at least look at it. And Mr. Mikos, I can't give you a sentencing date because I don't know how backed up they are on their PSIs.
I understand.
So it'll be a Wednesday, and we'll get it out to you in the mail as soon as they meet with her.
Okay, we're probably talking a few weeks now.
At least. I think generally 3 to 4.
Okay.
And bond conditions will just continue until that time.
Sounds good. Thank you, Judge, and thank you for your patience today.
All right, I'll see everyone at sentencing. We're all set.
I honestly just can't wrap my head around how long it took this woman to finally admit she stole. At this point, it feels like some people are just addicted to making their own lives worse, like they refuse to learn from their mistakes. And to make it worse, she's already on probation for a felony. I mean, seriously? You've already messed up once, and now you're out here risking everything over just $250? It's not even the amount that's shocking. It's the complete lack of self-awareness. It's like she's actively begging to get thrown back in. What's even sadder is that she had a golden opportunity to take some accountability and maybe turn things around. But nope, she blew it right here in the hearing. And that's what really gets me. It's not just about the theft. It's about how people like her avoid responsibility at every single turn. Honestly, she's the exact reason the justice system ends up looking like a joke. I'm not even angry. It's just disappointing. At some point, you have to grow up and take ownership of your actions. But when someone's this far gone, maybe there's no coming back. What do you guys think? Am I being too harsh? Or is this just one of those cases that makes you lose a little faith in people? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing what you all have to say. And as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you.